they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line.
He kind of pushed me below the yellow line. I wasn't going to go below there after what happened in the truck race, and kind of got forced down.
Yeah, actually some contact right there, turns the 12 sideways. He ends up on the apron correcting, and NASCAR has viewed this official.
Here he goes down to the inside of Sterling Marlin. There's contact there.
Well, it sure looked like he got pushed out of bounds to me. Jeffrey Bodine, the 09 car, going to get black flagged. He went below the yellow line on the inside of the racetrack.
The language says if you advance your position, then you will be black flagged. So what happens if you advance your position, but you're also forced down there? Does one supersede the other, cancel the other out?
Got to run. Here they come. I can't go down there and do that, though.
Years ago, that was a bad call. This is a good call.
How about that yellow line down there?
How about that yellow line?
You can't be ducking down there and gaining spots.
I'm past that and on to, do we need a line rule? Do we even need it?
They do need to put an out of bounds line down here, though, in the straightaways. Maybe 3 wide is the max, and if you go 4 wide, they black flag you.
Look at this mess.
Yes, and the front. Oh, man.
It's a well-intentioned rule, and it was put in place to avoid big wrecks.
He is on the grass. He really was on the grass, folks.
And cars would go way below the yellow line and shoot up off the apron onto the banking, and that causes the big wrecks.
Oh, they're in the grass. Oh, you're going to skid across in front of all these cars.
But I think that it causes too many problems in trying to enforce it.
Tony Stewart will be black flagged by NASCAR.
Tony Stewart clearly was underneath the yellow line. Now, did Johnny Benson force him down there, or did he go down there of his own free will?
Yeah, he forced that angle. He sure drove him down there.
I thought it was a pretty clean, good move on Stenhouse.
I think it was too.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle Busch just pushed the issue and shoved him down there.
Ran him out of room.
Now it's up to NASCAR to decide.
And they are going to make the 17 of Stenhouse take a penalty stop.
You told us before the break the Straight Jacket Award would be handed out. Where is it?
Oh, I got it ready. Here's the deal. On the final lap of the truck race, check out Austin Dillon here in the back. That's your points leader going below the yellow line to advance his position. And if that wasn't obvious enough, come into the checkers. He puts all friggin' 4 wheels, tires, they're below the yellow line. So, Straight Jacket Award to NASCAR, because they must be friggin' crazy if they don't think what Austin did was against the rules.
Joey Logano's committed to the top, makes a late move to block the bottom right here and forces Chase Elliott below the double yellow line. NASCAR's reviewing this.
You know, NASCAR has to get into the middle of intent, how severe was the block, all this nonsense.
We emphasize to the teams that it's a judgment call, and you cannot advance your position by going below the yellow line.
And he got forced down there. I mean, Tony Stewart actually forced him down a little bit.
He definitely passed below the yellow line pretty much the whole way. So I don't know what the deal is on that, but we'll see.
If the race ends and the fans have a negative opinion about a decision NASCAR had to make about the end result of the race, we got an issue.
There's room for me to go up, so I don't know why they're calling me like that, but, you know, not how we wanted it to end.
In this particular instance, Dale Earnhardt Jr. had advanced his position. He had already passed the 17 car before he went below the yellow line.
I don't like the yellow line rule. I kind of get tired of hearing about, oh, it wouldn't be safe. It wouldn't be safe to have the cars all over the track on the last lap. What? I mean, if you can make a pass on the apron, well, get on down there and do it. And they say, well, they're going to wreck everybody. Hell, they wreck everybody now.
If anything, maybe taking that yellow line rule away might cause less wrecks. If anything, I don't believe that it will add to the carnage.
That's what I was going with. I got forced down there, man. I had a nose inside of them, and I could have piled up the whole field, and I guess that would have been a cooler finish.
Brad held his line to keep from going over the yellow line. Ryan Newman gets wrecked, and Edwards flies into the fence.
The yellow line rule seems to be coming up race after race after race.
To lose one like that is bad. He's below the yellow line. You can see it right there.
Does Hamlin get the lead before he goes below the yellow line? If so, he may be the race winner.
Winning a shootout's not worth, sending the 39 through the grandstand. If I get into his left rear, that car will go airborne.
Johnny, they say you went down below the yellow line to defend your position, took away the win from you. It ain't the first win NASCAR's taken from me.
Why do we want to go into next year with the same opportunity to have the same controversy, to have the same stink, to have the same disputes, to have the fans in an uproar. Why do we want to keep going back? Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the line.